Hello, everyone. Welcome to this series of leadership talks. Today, we have with us Akshay. Akshay has started off working as market data analyst. So he started his career in the space of data analytics, in the space of market with a company called SmartStream. Then he worked with on-demand agility as risk data analytics professional. So he switched his career from marketing to risk. Then he worked with Morgan Stanley in data and advanced analytics. And today, as we speak, he is working with JP Morgan as Quant in the space of quant analytics and BI, and he is working as a vice president. Thank you so much, Akshay, for providing your time and willingness to share your experiences with the wider community. The first question I have is, Akshay, a lot of people who want to get into this field of data analytics and AI, they have one elementary question. What are the kind of projects that happen in the real world? They're absolutely clueless. So what they do is they assume that I can go to Kaggle, download the data set. Magically, the data will be in a very structured manner and build my algorithms, job done. So they don't know how to understand the business problem. They don't know how to understand the data sources, where to store the data, and then what kind of analytics has to be performed. That part probably they'll be aware of by working on Kaggle project. Then where do you deploy the projects? How monitoring and maintenance happens? So the entire value chain is lost somewhere. And their prime focus will be get the data from Kaggle, focus only on algorithms after algorithms. But that alone is not helping them get jobs. And a lot of people are interested to know what kind of work happens in the real world. So I would request you to throw some light on that, Akshay.
Sure, Bharani. So, in the real world, I think one challenge and which you hit on absolutely spot on is you're never going to get data that's 100% clean. You're going to have to work through making sure that you clean the data quite a bit. And not just that, it's always going to be incomplete. So you'll have to augment it with different data sets that may be from different parts of your organization or different parts of your function that you're really looking at. So, for example, the sales team, the sales organization could benefit significantly from data that might come from the back office, not just information from their sales managers, right? So there's always that piece where that will be missing. And even when you start adding more data sets to your whole ecosystem, you'll always have to pinpoint and figure out which of these data sets are of true use and true value to me. We always say more data is better, but at the same time you'll have to maintain that key balance between getting too much data and trying to get lost trying to find a needle within a haystack. So I think that's where the biggest challenge is. And in order for you to truly understand and extract insights, I think what you said, I'm just going to extend to that. It's going to be extremely important for you to understand the business problem that you're trying to solve for. Only once you've identified and truly understood what business problem you'll have to solve for, you can then dive deep and try to understand how you can leverage the data that you've collected from so many places and which one of it is relevant for you. So I would just like to summarize and say just understanding the business problem and making sure you pick only the right data sets is what you'll have to do. It's not never always going to be available to you in a CSV file. It's not as rosy as Kaggle makes it to be.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well said, Akshay. So data engineering is one very important aspect, and people are expecting data analysts and data scientists also should to be aware of all these data engineering aspects, given that you have to get the right kind of data, right quality data, right quantity data as well, right, to be able to do further analysis. Any practical challenges that you have solved off late, Akshay, which you want to share with us?
I think a big challenge I would say would that I could really think of at this moment is, so we've got a lot of unstructured data that comes in, right? So we've done a great job in trying to extract insights using structured data coming from various sources and trying to serve them up as insights to to the consumers of these insights. What we failed to do so far is extract true value out of unstructured data, right? And just the fact that today we have large language models that can do this so wonderfully, is something that's just opened up a new dimension. It's like opening up a Pandora's box. So you now have, with your ability to start extracting key data points from unstructured data, just gives you more context and more relevant and contextual insights that you can provide by just marrying it to more of structured data. So I think it's certainly been a challenge over in the past few years, I would say. But with large language models being able to just bring in this unstructured data into your structured algorithms is something that I would say is just so valuable, and it just puts your algorithm on steroids. So yeah, so that's one thing that I would say has certainly been great to solve for.
Wonderful, wonderful. So a lot of people are working on structured data, but unstructured data, now this is the world of unstructured data, analyzing unstructured data. Those who can unlock the potential of unstructured data will have two differentiating factors. Absolutely. And the second question is, if you were to hire someone in your company and if you were to interview them, what kind of skills will you look for, Akshay?
So the one major skill that I think all interviewers really look for is eagerness and the ability to solve problems. With large language model, there's nobody who can truly say what sets me apart is my ability to write Python code, Rust code, or Node.js code. That's remembering syntax. You've got large language model. Anybody who can speak a language can speak to these large language models, and that can churn out code for you. But having that ability to understand the business and come up with logical solutions and steps to find solutions to problems in the business is what's going to set people apart. So I think their ability to understand the business and their ability to solve problems is what is going to set people apart, rather than their ability to write code. In addition to it, if you're looking for someone in specifically in data analytics, it's also important that their foundations are extremely on point. So it's all and well that we can call APIs to query large language models, but it's also important for someone to understand what are the things that drive these large language models too. So it's important that they understand what deep neural networks are, what are the foundations of these neural networks, and also what are the foundation machine learning models that's and how each of them is separate from the other is what is going to differentiate a good candidate from a great candidate.
Absolutely. Well said, Akshay. So with GenAI around the corner, and since everyone has access to GenAI tools, it boils down to how innovatively you're going to apply your analytical capabilities and solve a business problem in a logical manner. And of course, in an innovative manner, right? So maybe systems thinking, design thinking, these are the aspects which Akshay is telling he'll be keen to look for before hiring someone, as opposed to someone saying that I can write these lines of code, so on and so forth. Yeah. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much, Akshay, once again for providing your time and your inputs that you have provided. I'm certain will be helpful for the wider community. Thank you all so much and do stay in touch.
Absolutely. Thank you for giving me an opportunity, Bharani.
Thank you so much.
Have a good
Take
day.
care. Bye.
Bye.
Good day.